He's heating up!
Hey guys, it's Vash. Welcome back to another E3 style video. I have a couple of more videos planned. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in a couple of days. It's because I was actually at E3, and each night I would get home, be dead tired, go straight to sleep, wake up, and do it all over again. But tonight was the last night of E3. It's 12:13 a.m. I just got home maybe like 20-30 minutes ago. And oh boy, was E3 fantastic. But that's not what I want to talk about right now. I actually am going to make another video about my recap of just what I did at E3 when I was there. But this is the Nintendo press conference that I wanted to, or their Nintendo Direct, or whatever they call it. What is it labeled as? Let me look. I had it right here. The Nintendo Spotlight, E3 2017. We're going to be talking about the Nintendo Spotlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about what I thought about the games and stuff that they showed. Now remember, if I don't mention a game, it's either one of three things. I either forgot, I either didn't want to talk about it, or I'm probably going to make a video about it later. But I can honestly tell you that most of the games here, I'm probably just going to, let's just wing it. Let's just talk. Let's talk for a bit. So, they showed Xenoblade 2. Now, Xenoblade was a game that I played quite a bit on the Wii. I really liked it. I wanted to buy it on the 3DS, and I never did, which I probably should, because I think it goes for a lot of money right now. And not to like buy it and resell it, but to get it so that the price doesn't go up anymore before I'm like, oh, I should probably get Xenoblade, and then it'd be buttload expensive. But I don't really like the art style in Xenoblade 2. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not digging it. I'm not feeling it. I don't really like it. But I'm sure the game's probably going to be pretty decent. I mean, it is Xenoblade. I can't remember if the Wii U version was Chronicles any good. I don't remember. No, Xenoblade Chronicles was the first one. What was the other one? What was the one that was on Wii U? What was it called? Funny thing is, I bought that game, and I was like, oh, I'm going to play this during the summer. And then I never did, because my Wii U just kind of sits there. But I should probably play it and then get back to you guys on that. But Xenoblade, am I going to buy it? Probably not. I'm probably going to skip out on that one, but it looks alright. Next game I want to talk about was Kirby. Now, there's a Kirby game coming out in 2018. It's just titled Kirby. Kind of has a... kind of looks like the Kirby game from... I can't remember what it's called. It was on the Wii. It was on the Wii. Now, with Kirby, I do enjoy Kirby. I really, really like Kirby. I have toys of Kirby. A lot of toys of Kirby. I really like Kirby. But I'm getting to the point with Kirby where when new games are announced, I don't get excited because they're all kind of the same game. And, I mean, it's kind of like Mario. It's like, well, except for Odyssey. Odyssey looks amazing. But, like, usually when a new Mario game, like a 2D Mario game's announced, like, I don't know, do people really get excited? Of course they probably do, but I don't, because it's like, it's just another Mario game that I'm gonna buy and enjoy and play. But it's not like, oh my god, I've never experienced a Kirby game before. But like I said, it literally looks like just a Switch version of the Return to Dreamland on the Wii, which was a fun game. It was great. I really liked it. It was co-op, 4-player. It was a lot of fun. But, I mean, like I said, we've seen it. We've been there, done that. Now, I'm definitely going to buy that when it comes out, by the way, if you were wondering. But that's how I kind of feel about Kirby games these days, is that they're just kind of the same thing over and over again. But I still enjoy it, and I'll still keep buying them because I find them entertaining, but not entertaining enough to go buck-ass wild about it. Now, the next game I want to talk about... hold on, my phone turned off. I have the list. Yoshi. They announced a new Yoshi game that comes out 2018 that, to me, kind of looked like Yoshi Story. Like, not a remake, but like, it kind of has the Yoshi Story feel to it. Yoshi's kind of furry, but he doesn't look like he's yarn. But the world he's in looks like a storybook, like a pop-up book. And what Yoshi game had like a pop-up book look to it? Yoshi Story. So this looks like I wouldn't say a reimagining, but like a callback maybe to Yoshi Story, which is probably one of my favorite Yoshi games that I enjoyed the most. Or was that even... I think that is... well, does Super Mario... does Yoshi's Island... yeah, that does count as a Yoshi game. Baby Mario used to piss me off in that. I guess I would say that Yoshi Story was probably my favorite Yoshi game. I really liked it a lot. But that game looks okay. I mean, I want to see more of it. I like the whole... I like platformers, if you guys didn't notice. I really like platformers, so I think it's gonna be pretty good. I'm looking forward to Yoshi. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Now, the next game I want to talk about, which I noticed in my notes that I misspelled it, so I need to fix that. Okay, bam. Now, this is a game that I didn't play when I was young. Well, I did play when I was younger. I didn't like it because it was too hard. And I was a child then, a very small child. This was also a game that I never played the single player for until I was an adult. But I played the hell out of the multiplayer, and it was on GameCube, and that is Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 4 was announced at E3 this year. Oh, now that was something that I went buck-ass wild for. And you're asking why? Why did you go buck wild for Metroid Prime 4? Let's just say this. Metroid Federation Force came out, and it sucked. And it was bad. And it was disgusting. And I expected Nintendo to look at that mistake, that blunder, and say, damn, nobody likes Metroid. No one cares about Samus. Let's go ahead and sweep old Samus under the rug and give her 10 years to get more marinated than she already is because she hasn't had any games in so goddamn long. But I was like, wow, there's a Metroid Prime 4? Like I said, I only played the multiplayer for Metroid Prime 2. I never played the story mode. It wasn't until later that I started playing Metroid Prime 1, and it is amazing. Metroid Prime 1 is so fantastic. I loved every minute of it. That was one of the games that I would play on my Wii, and my Wii was broken. And at certain parts of the game, it would freeze. Like, I would get a power, it would freeze. I would go through a certain door, it would freeze. And if it froze on the same part 4 times, then I'd have to break out my GameCube, put Metroid in it, pass the part, save, and then put it back in my Wii, because I don't know if have you ever tried playing a GameCube on an HD TV? It looks bad. So I had like these component cables for the Wii, which didn't look, it didn't make the game look much better, but at least I could see what the hell I was doing. I wasn't watching a 144p YouTube video, you know what I mean? Like my old Resident Evil 4 playthrough. I wasn't looking at that. But I never got to finish Metroid because my damn Wii completely broke where I couldn't play anymore, and I had to start over and I didn't want to. I know they re-released the Metroid games in the Wii U Virtual Console, but I hate motion controls, and I know that they re-released the collection, which was on Wii. I don't like motion controls. I hope that maybe they re-release Metroid 1, because I know there's a lot of talk that they might put GameCube games on the Switch. I will definitely buy Metroid Prime 1. Definitely buy it. I'm actually, you know what, I did I did buy another Wii a while back after mine broke for really cheap, like 50, 60 bucks. And I just didn't want to start over, so I need to go back and play Metroid again. But Metroid Prime 4 is coming! It is coming, and I was excited. I love Metroid, it's so much fun. The first game, at least, is the one I played. I didn't play much of 2, I didn't play 3 at all. I just played I thought the multiplayer in 2 was awesome. But I loved Metroid Prime 1. Oh boy. Next I want to talk about is they announced that Nintendo's working on a core Pokemon game. It's in development for the Switch. Awesome. I know a lot of people that really love Pokemon, they're going to enjoy that. For some reason, I like Pokemon. I buy them when they come out, but I don't play them. I haven't really gotten into a Pokemon game since X and Y. I played a lot of X and Y, but I think it was mostly because on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was stuck somewhere all night with nothing to do, and I was like, I'm going to bring my 3DS and start playing Pokemon. And I played it. I got me a bag of chips and a drink, and I played the hell out of Pokemon Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. So X and Y was the last one I really enjoyed. I always end up buying Pokemon games, and then like I play the first hour or two, and then I just don't have enough time. Pokemon games are really long, so I never have time to beat them. But I'm probably gonna get it. I mean, and then play it for 2 hours and be like, I ain't got no time. Next thing I want to talk about was they showed a lot of gameplay. They showed a trailer and they unlocked. What am I talking about? They showed off a new aspect of Mario Odyssey. Now Mario Odyssey, from all the gameplay that I saw and from the people I talked to, they said it played in a mixture of like Mario 64 with Sunshine. I've heard from a lot of people. I didn't get to play it at E3 because the line was too damn long. I'm talking like 4 to 5 hours long. Hell no, I was not waiting 5 hours to play Mario. I love you, bro, but I don't love you that damn much. You feel me? So I passed on that. But Mario Odyssey, they showed a new gameplay element where Mario can throw his hat on things and possess it. And when he possesses them, they grow a mustache, and it showed him capture and possess a T-Rex and electricity and like an electricity pole and like a dude that had like a hat and a mustache. It was crazy. But that was pretty much all they showed. I'm super excited for Mario Odyssey. They gave us a date for October 27th, I think. I know it's the end of October, so we're getting Mario in October, along with like 90 other games, so I'm gonna be broke as hell in October. Another thing I wanted to mention that wasn't in the Nintendo press conference, but it was after, during the Treehouse Live event, is they announced a 3DS Metroid game. Oh my god, Samus is getting all this love! I really, really, really like the 2D Metroid games because I played Zero Missions. Oh my god, I love Zero Missions. Super Metroid, love Super Metroid. Love it. Love both of those games. Oh, I really like Metroid, if you haven't noticed. Like, it was a game series I discovered after I grew up, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate it. Because I probably would have not liked it when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I didn't like looking for shit, I didn't like exploring, I wanted things to be laid out to me. I was stupid. So I'm glad I didn't play Metroid when I was younger, because I would have hated it. But now I'm glad that I'm old enough to appreciate it for what it is, and I really like it. But there is a 3DS Metroid game coming out, and it is a reimagining or remake of Metroid 2, which came out a very long time ago for the Game Boy, the original black and white OG, triple OG Game Boy. Now I got 2 Metroid games to look forward to. Oh boy, oh boy. They also announced like some Fire Emblem game that looks like crap. I know there was just a trailer, but like I think they said that it's gonna be like, it's like a Dynasty Warriors game, like Hyrule Warriors, but with Fire Emblem game. Whatever. Not interested. Whatever. That was that. I think they showed some Splatoon 2, which like, I guess Splatoon 2 would be a game I'd buy just because I just don't have many games for the Switch. And same with ARMS. ARMS comes out tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get it because I just want more games to play on the Switch. Because so far I have 3 games, and one I beat. The other one I play with on Twitch with you guys, and then the other one this guy at 5. I've just been playing on my own, which is a lot of fun. But it would be nice to have another game to play. So they had ARMS, I think. They talked about that too. But I mean, overall, I know people are gonna be like, "That's because you're a goddamn fanboy." In my opinion, I wouldn't be like, you know what, Nintendo dropped the mic in one E3. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that out of all of the press conferences, Nintendo probably had the most games that I was most excited for. So in my opinion, to me at least, Nintendo's 30-minute press conference had the most excitement for me at E3. Whereas, you know, I'm looking at it right here. Like EA had Anthem, and Battlefront, which I went buck wild for. Microsoft had Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which I got to play at E3, and oh my god. Super Lucky's Tale, Crackdown, the new Shadows of Mordor game looks really good. Ubisoft had the Mario & Rabbids game that I'm looking forward to. They had Beyond Good and Evil 2, Far Cry 5. Like, Sony, I guess the only thing I was really looking forward to was Spider-Man. I mean, I'm looking at the list of all the games, and like, I don't really give a crap. Well, I guess the Uncharted DLC, but it's Uncharted, you know what I mean? But like Monster Hunter, I like Monster Hunter. I'm looking forward to it, but like Spider-Man was the only thing that I went buck wild for. But I can say that like during the Nintendo thing, I got excited. I got like 50% excited. I got that half chub with Kirby and Yoshi, and Metroid went on screen. We went full on erect, man. Like just balls hanging, full on erect with Metroid. And then Mario Odyssey, there was just nothing left. There was no more stamina left. No more stamina. And then like, funny thing is, I got back in bed after we streamed the Nintendo press conference, but I stayed on Discord with my friends that I streamed it with, and they were like, "Oh man, Vash." I'm like, "What?" Trying to sleep. They just announced another Metroid game for 3DS, and I was like, "Son of a bitch, I gotta get up and look, huh?" So I got up and I grabbed my tablet and turned on the Treehouse and watched it in bed and fell asleep watching beautiful 3DS Metroid that I'm super excited for. So like I said, in my opinion, remember that. I think I enjoyed Nintendo's conference, their 25-minute, whatever the hell it's called, spotlight, the most, because it had the most things I got super excited for. So now that I've covered all of the major things, I want to know, which ones were you most excited for? Which show, what games are you most excited for, and which conference did you enjoy the most? Which one did you, like, what were you looking forward to when the Nintendo one came out? Like, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. It would be awesome to create a dialogue about that. You know how that is. So what I have planned after this is I'm going to single out some stuff. I may do a video about Anthem. I'm probably going to do a video about Dragon Ball FighterZ because I got some footage for it for you guys, which was the only game I actually recorded. I wanted to talk about my experience at E3, so yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 more videos left that I plan on making for you guys to further go into depths with other things, maybe use some trailer footage. Hopefully I don't get the balls crap. I hope I don't get the crap copyrighted out of me like I usually do every E3, so that's why I've been making my videos kind of ghetto. But I mean, the whole point of it is that you listen and hear what I have to say. It doesn't have to be flashy, I guess. It's, you know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, a great day, a beautiful afternoon, and an awesome night. If it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. And if it is your, well, that was really gorgeous. I messed up, whatever. Happy birthday, is my point. I'm really tired and it's 12:30 in the morning, if you haven't noticed. So, thank you guys. Do a good deed, be good people. Let's spread the love, spread the positivity. Be good people, be good to one another. I will catch you guys later.